Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. Excuse me. I am just getting ready for bed, and so I already took my contacts out and all that fun stuff, but I wanted to do a vlog really quickly. I had lost my SD card, and so I haven't done vlogs for last week because I've been looking for it, and I actually found one. But anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, so I wanted to give you all an update on kind of where we're at right now with our daughter. We ran into an issue about a week and a half ago, and it was some troubleshooting that we had to go through. My daughter developed a really severe diaper rash. And I thought, and we do cloth diapers, I thought that she was getting, like the ammonia burns from the cloth diapers, that we hadn't washed them properly. Well, so I did a whole cycle of stripping my cloth diapers, and it didn't help the situation one bit. We actually went to disposable diapers while I was doing my stripping of my cloth diapers and everything, and we did Desitin, and nothing helped. So it wasn't a yeast rash or anything like that, and we were like, okay, what is going on here? Like, we were so very confused, and so we started thinking about what we had introduced to her most recently. And all of the fruits and vegetables and things like her food was all consistent. We've given it to her before millions of times. She's had all the different combinations before. She has been on like table food, like adult food. She's had like some of what we eat in addition to what she usually eats. So we couldn't think of anything that was like brand new except her whole milk. And when we started transitioning her to whole milk quite a while back. She was, she was probably 11 and a half months when we first started putting whole milk in her sippy cup. And we first started doing, like, a splash of, like, whole milk in her bottle, or her sippy cup. And then we did, like, 3/4 formula to a 1/4 whole milk. And we did that for about, like, a week. We did everything for about a week. I just choose a week just because. And then we did half and half. And then we were doing 3/4. And 3/4 whole milk and just a 1/4 of her formula. And right at that point, like at the beginning of the week, that's when the rash showed up. So we did a whole bunch of research and looking up things, and I looked up milk allergy and milk intolerance, and I found, this is at babycenter.co.uk//. But anyways, it's like Baby Center, and the center is spelled R-E, not E-R. But we found, let's see. So this was the best site that explained it the best. That's why I'm going to read this. Okay, so it says milk allergy is when your baby's immune system reacts to proteins in milk. It is the most common childhood allergy, affecting between 2% and 7% of babies. Babies who have eczema are more likely to suffer from it. And then lactose intolerance is when your baby has difficulty digesting the lactose or the sugar found in milk, which is much rarer than a milk allergy. So I also found sites that say it's the fat in the milk and to switch to 2% or 1%, but we wanted to make sure that it was the whole milk that was causing the diaper rash. So this is what we did. And I've always said, like, you shouldn't experiment with your kids. But since I've become a mom, I have found that you have to do trial and error and find out what exactly is causing the problem. So we completely took out whole milk from her sippy cup, and we are now doing a toddler formula, and her diaper rash has completely cleared up. We are going to probably wait another week or two just to see if there's any flare-up or anything we're going to try to feed her all the stuff we fed her in the last month, trying to write down and recall everything just to make sure, for sure, that it was the whole milk. And one of the other food things that we thought could be it was that she has had an increase in butternut squash. And that's just, she loves that stuff, absolutely loves it. And so she was getting it at almost every meal, so she ate her veggies, and we've been feeding her that. Diaper rash hasn't come back. So I'm pretty sure, for sure, that it was the whole milk. We are not sure right now if we're going to do the 2% or the skim. We're not sure yet. I bought a bunch of toddler formula. So hopefully that will solve the problem for now. And what we will do probably in the next couple weeks or so is just try the whole milk again, just to see if it pops up right away, or if she has any redness or anything. But yes, so eventually we're probably going to stay on the toddler formula. And then again, this is just my whole plan. So we will try the whole milk again to see if she has a flare-up. But we'll keep her on the toddler formula for probably a while yet, probably for a couple months. And then we'll probably try the whole milk again, or the 2%, or the 1%, or skim, something like that. But from everything I've read, the toddler formula has a lot more stuff in it. So it doesn't seem to be a bad idea. And if you've watched my, I think it was her 12-month update, I had asked about the toddler formula anyways to our doctor, and our doctor said that it wasn't a bad idea. So that's just some of the stuff that I have found. I also found that the diaper rash could have been from teething, and that the milk transition causes loose stools, and that causes the rash, but she has not had any loose stools. Everything has been normal except for this rash. And I can't correctly describe the rash, but it looked like burns, like blistery burns. Like, that's how horrible it looked. And the biggest spot was probably about the size of a dime, and that took the longest to heal. Right away when we stopped the whole milk, all of the little teeny tiny spots went away that very first day, and then it slowly went, the next biggest size of the rash part went away, next biggest size went away, next biggest size, but that big dime size, she had one big huge dime size blister, and that took the longest to go away. But we are back with cloth diapers full time now. She has no rash. She is on the toddler formula. So it's going to be just trial and error and see what we can do. I found to just reintroduce it in a couple months and see if they react better to it. But we will see what all I find. So I have my computer here, and so I just wanted to read you the milk allergy and milk intolerance thing, because I found that very interesting. But yes, so we'll find out if it's from the fat in the milk by trying the 2% or the 1%. I probably would start with 2%, just because. But yeah, so that is an update on my daughter. We had some fun times with that. Not really, it wasn't very fun. But anyways, that is it. If you have any questions, or if I have anything to add, I will leave it below. But yes, you all have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.